I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Matt Dykstra. I'm one of the several people who helped organize this year's ExtraLife marathon. To say a little bit about what we're doing here, you'll kind of only have to look at the video that we just watched. Mario, Master Chief, Big Boss, Lara Croft, Link. These are roles that are larger than life, and as gamers we're often thrust into the shoes of these characters who have the ability to make a difference in their worlds. But today we don't need the games, because today we are the heroes. Today we are the ones that are making a difference. By raising money for the Stollery, we are ensuring that sick children from across Edmonton and Alberta, as well as British Columbia, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, the Yukon, that all those children who are coming to the Stollery for care can continue to receive the world-class health care that the Stollery offers as a leading hospital for specialized child care. In terms of why we do this, a lot of people ask, why fundraise this way? Why play games to raise money for your children's hospital? And to me, it's simple. It's because we care. And there's people out there who say that we can't. No, worse, they say that we don't care. They say that we're stereotypes, we're basement dwellers, we're antisocial, and today we get to prove them wrong and show that gamers care about their community and care about making a difference. And that's what we're here today to show. It was much better worded in the speaking notes that I trashed, I promise. So apologies for that. But first, I'd just like to welcome our additional team members to introduce you to everybody who helped make today a reality. We're going to do that quick, but just the top leads. We have Chris Smith. Wave, Chris. Chris. We have Raman Ostad. Lisa Hawthorne. Where's Lisa? Lisa Hawthorne. Rod Krennick. Raymond Wheeler. It's quiet, so clap extra loud. Raymond Wheeler III. It's a dynasty. Who am I missing? And Phaedra Viola. And also we have, and Quinn, sorry, Quinn Nicholson. I'm sorry, without my speaking notes, I'm basically useless up here. I'm letting everybody down. No, and I'd also like a round of applause for all of our volunteers. If all of our volunteers who helped today can wave, you guys are amazing. If you see any of those people walking around later, thank them very much. They worked very hard this morning to set up today's event for you. Just before we get to introducing our special guests, I just wanted to talk a bit about our sponsors in the room. Actually, if one of you guys can grab the banners from the back. By far, this event would not happen without the folks from Fragapalooza. Round of applause for Fragapalooza. For those of you who don't know, Frag is over here. They've got a group of about 6 or 8 guys. Now, Fragapalooza is a 4-day video game LAN event that's in the second weekend of August in Leduc every year. So it's basically a giant LAN like this, but it goes 4 days. It's about $80 to come through the door for the 4 days, and believe me, like there's tournaments, there's huge prizes, and it's just so awesome. We go every year, and they are the experts in terms of how to manage internet and wire and power this place. So ExtraLife 2015 is powered by Fragapalooza. Thank you so much. I also wanted to mention BioWare. BioWare Studios is a big supporter of ExtraLife. This year they actually put together their own team and they are working to raise $10,000, and then BioWare will match that $10,000 for the Stollery. They're doing a live stream of Mass Effect 3, I think, right now, and you can tune in to their website to see that. Also in the room, we have Next Wave, the Classic Video Game Championships. They do basically retro gaming. Andrew, where's Andrew? You want to give a wave? Oh, Andrew. Oh, okay, sorry. So I invite you to visit them in the corner. We also have Ego Ant Productions. He has an Oculus Rift over in the corner over here, showing some Oculus games. If you guys haven't had a chance to experience virtual reality, ExtraLife could be your first brush with trying out that technology. It's very cool. Where's Aaron? Where's Ego Ant? Give us a wave. There we go. At the back of the room, we also have the Microsoft Store. Microsoft Store has sponsored a majority of our prizes. If you came out to K-Days this year where we were at and other events, Microsoft was hugely influential in making sure that that all was pulled off smoothly. So a round of applause to Microsoft Store. Try out some Microsoft games at the back of the room. Our audio and visual setup at the front of the stage was provided by Production World and the Edmonton Eskimos. This stuff is all Eskimos right now. Also, the internet that you guys will be gaming on for the next 24 hours was provided by Shaw Business and the Edmonton Eskimos. We've kind of got a Frankenstein's monster network going on. We're trying to keep it super powerful, but not unequal, I guess. Everyone's going to have equal connection. So thank you very much to them for making sure that we can get online. Pizza 73 is supporting us with dinner at 6 o'clock. Some delicious pizza, Pizza 73. Also, basically, there's not enough time. We've got to move on to thank everybody. But every single sponsor that has helped us out this year is represented on our banners. We do these banners every year. They're hand done. You can print out logos, but we appreciate our sponsors so much that we go through. We hand draw all of our logos and color them in. And the reason that we do this is we actually want all of you guys to grab a crayon. The crayons are on the table at the back of the room where these banners are going to be returned to. And we want you to come up and we want you to sign your name. And we want you to write how much you raise next to your name with all of our sponsors. So make sure you please do that in the next 24 hours. So we're going to get to the main event, unless Chris signals that I've forgotten someone. Brett Miller. Oh, I forgot Brett. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I know. Brett Miller, give a wave for Brett. I'm sorry, Brett is also for wish I wouldn't have lost my notes. Every year we do a kickoff championship. We invite some people from the community to kick off the gaming. Last year, for anybody who was here, first of all, actually, who is sorry, I did point Byron. Where's Ryan? I don't have it on. We'll do it later. Sorry. This is how we work. So every year we do a championship where we actually have people game off against each other. Last year, who came out last year? First of all, raise your hands. Who's here last year? Who's new? Who's new this year? Welcome to ExtraLife. That's awesome. So last year was, so I'm going to go back 2 years. 2013, Mayor Don Iveson wins an election. Not a big deal. And then he wins the ExtraLife Championship. Totally big deal. It was huge. Headlines everywhere. Last year, Don came back. He was kind of, he was really overconfident. And Councillor Andrew Knack just basically came in the game of Towerfall. They call him the Titan of Towerfall. Just wiped the floor with our mayor so badly that he was actually too scared to come back this year. That's the story, right? That's exactly what happened. But if you could join me in welcoming our returning ExtraLife champion, Award 1 Councillor Andrew Knack.
Yeah, it's really disappointing he's not here to try and lose again. But thankfully, there's other people here to lose today to me and my skills, so I'm really looking forward to that. More importantly, thank you all for coming out today. Today is an exciting day. I'm a huge gamer myself. I'll be gaming a lot from home today. I have to do some Dance Central at home for an hour. I asked anyone who would donate $100, they could pick any game they wanted. Somebody picked Dance Central. Little did they know I love to play Dance Central, so I'm happy to play that. But I want to thank you all for taking the time to come out. And by the way, it's BioWare N7 Day too, which is really exciting. Anyone who's a Mass Effect fan knows that that's a big deal for me. Yes, Mass Effect. Woo! So thanks BioWare as well for being part of it. But most importantly, thank you to all of you who have come out today to be part of this, to raise money for the Stollery. This is just a blast for me to come and check out all of these gaming setups here. I don't have anything nearly as fancy at home, but I do love to play as often as I get a chance to. But the money that you're raising, of course, that's what this is all about. And you saw those totals in that video earlier. What was it, $137,000 last year. That's incredible for the Stollery. So first of all, for anyone who participated last year, thank you. And thank you all again to everyone who's here this year, ready to raise more money. Hopefully we can beat that. I want to see, I'd like to see $150,000 at least. At least? Oh, yeah. I think that's fair. So if you're gaming, while you're gaming today, make sure you're calling your friends, get your family to keep donating. This is not we haven't stopped picking up donations. I'm getting donations, I'm getting tweets right now that people are still donating. So make sure you're getting that money raised. And thank you for all the work that you do at the Stollery as well. It's an incredible service that you do in the city of Edmonton. And thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to get playing.
Thanks, Andrew. Okay, actually I just got updated. Our team, the people in this room, are at $41,000 of our $60,000 goal, so we're 2/3 of the way there. So just to highlight what Ken said, keep going. Guess what I just recovered from my trash folder? I apologize, I missed a super key sponsor when we were talking about sponsors earlier. I just want to acknowledge that Mad Jam is here actually, Mad Soft Games, and Mad Jam is actually a group of video game developers in the city. Over the next 24 hours, you're playing games, they're making games. The last 2 tables on every row has Mad Jam participants who are actually building games over the next 24 hours that you're here. So if you get a chance tonight to get up, stretch your legs, walk around, check out what they're building, check out what they're doing, learn a bit more about how games are actually made. Round of applause to Mad Jam. Thank you so much for coming out today. So we'll get back on track. Thanks, Andrew. You got your work cut out for you this year because a new challenger approaches. David Shepherd is the member of the Legislative Assembly of Alberta for Edmonton Centre. With a strong background in the public service, communications, and music. I'm told it's his deepest hope to add ExtraLife champion to that list. Please welcome MLA David Shepherd.
Well, thanks, Matt. It's great to have the opportunity to join you here today. We'll see what happens on the games. I'll admit I am not much of a gamer. The last time I was really a dedicated gamer, controllers were still a joystick with the innovation of 2 buttons. So it's been a little while, but I'm still looking forward to getting in and playing. It's fantastic to have a chance to get to be here and be part of this event. I think this is an event that very much represents a lot of the spirit of Edmonton. I recognize it's not an event that started here, but it doesn't surprise me that it's something that's been taken on here. Edmonton is a city where people love to share their interests, to get together, build community around things that they enjoy together. But in Edmonton, people don't stop there. They don't want to just do things for themselves. They want to do things for other people too. So it doesn't surprise me that here in Edmonton, that folks have come together to build a guild to be part of ExtraLife, especially for such a fantastic cause, supporting the Stollery Hospital that does such great work for so many from across the province and surrounding areas as well. So I just really want to say thank you on behalf of the government of Alberta, to musical accompaniment apparently, to all of you who've come out to game, who've spent your time hitting up your families and friends, getting them to help donate funds, and everyone who's volunteered and everyone who's helped to coordinate and put this together. So thanks so much. Let's game.
Thanks, David. Next, I would like to introduce Greg Zeschuk. As one of the group of medical doctors who founded Edmonton video game studio BioWare. Greg's name should be familiar to anyone who watched the rise of the studio from 1995 onward, leading the company through amazing games like Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights, and Mass Effect. These days, Greg is semi-retired, but he's still working in a hugely popular field, beer. I think we can all get behind that. Please welcome Greg Zeschuk.
Yeah, thanks very much for being here. I hope I have what it takes to challenge Andrew. I've played a couple games in my day. One of the jokes at BioWare used to be, I look through this crowd and I go, I tell people I started playing games before many of them were born, which is actually kind of scary because these are professionals at BioWare, but it's true. I really want to touch on something that Matt said and kind of emphasize it. It's incredibly special for all of you to be here. This is a great cause. I'm actually a trustee on the board of the Stollery now here in Edmonton, and it's a great, great charity. It's one of the most important things here in the city. And to have all of you out here, see all of you who, you know, like you said, people don't expect you to think folks in business suits and fancy hats to be donating, not folks that are gamers. I'm really proud to see you guys all out here. So thanks. I want to be quick and get on with the challenge. Thank you.
And last, but certainly never least, not by a long shot, I'd like to introduce the President and CEO of the Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation, Mike House, a master communicator and community leader. Mike worked with the Alberta School of Business at the U of A before joining the Stollery. He's a tireless supporter of ExtraLife and what we are doing here. And actually, he is, in fact, an ExtraLife participant, just like you. He did the 24 hours last year. He says we shouldn't have let him drive home. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Final note, this is Mike's third run at the ExtraLife title championship. You got to stop holding back, Mike. We know you got these mad gaming skills, and you're just holding back. You got to let it run free. Please welcome Mike House.
So first point of clarification, it was Andrew and I in the finals last year, not the mayor. I beat the mayor. Maybe that's why he's not here. He didn't even make it to the finals. And never believe what David is saying about he's a rookie. That's exactly what he wants us to think. He's baiting us. I know, 2 buttons, yeah. I first of all, just want to say thank you very much for all of you for coming. I actually know how hard this is going to be because I did it last year, and it is hard. It's going to sound like a piece of cake for the first 6 hours. The next 6 hours are going to be a little harder, and about 3 o'clock in the morning, you're going to say to yourself, what did I do? Why am I here? But I can tell you that why you are here is so important. We had 220,000 kids last year come through our hospital from every province in the country, but especially through Alberta, British Columbia, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and the Northwest Territories, and Nunavut and Iqaluit. We had 50,000 kids come through our emergency room last year. And we are all about creating excellence within our foundation. The government of Alberta does a great job of providing health care, but all of you are here to add to that, to make it so that the experience for families, for kids who didn't ask to be sick, to get the best possible care and quality and experience in our hospital. So I want to say thank you very much to all of you for being here. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, when you're sort of wanting to take a nap, keep pushing through because the kids need your help. I also have a bit of a thing that I always do, and just to try to associate with the fact that we're all nerds. So I'm going to let my inner nerd out a little bit. So the last couple of times I've written a poem to sort of share my love for you, the ode to the gamers. This year I stepped up my game and I wrote a rap. So with the help of my good friend Nafisa, who is going to be my beatbox, I'm going to do my best. Oh yeah. Yeah, do it a little slow. Yeah, okay, a little louder. A little harder. Can you hear that? Yeah, that's good. I'm grinding, I'm winding, I'm shooting without pause. I'm a blood-soaked, heat-seeking, dangerous Santa Claus. I'm elvish, I'm cuddly, I'm an NHL star. I'm the ugliest likeness of Laura Croft by far. But why do I do this? What purpose do I serve? What drives me to play until my thumbs pinch a nerve? Because the kids at the Stollery, they all need my help to get better soon, to be like themselves. So I'm here for the long haul, ignoring my wife. That's the passion I have in my own extra life.
You definitely just witnessed an extra life first. No, that was awesome. Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you. Without further ado, our guests will be playing the Space Narwhal fighting game, Starwhal. Last Starwhal standing wins. Stand by. We just need a couple of minutes to set up the tournament. And just while we're setting up the tournament, I'd like to invite Andrew David from Mad Jam to come up and talk a bit about the Mad Jam that I was talking about just a second ago.
Sorry, I lost my notes earlier. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I have a bit of a weird accent, so if you don't understand what I'm saying, just come see me later. Like Matt said, we have some participants that are going to be building a game in 24 hours. So if you're interested in seeing how games are actually made, just drop by their tables and ask away. Also, I'd like to note that at the end of the jam, the games will be available for sale on the Mad Jam website for a pay-what-you-want price. And okay, so they're not going to be masterpieces. I don't know if you've ever seen a game built in 24 hours. They're not fantastic, but all of the money that the games will be getting from the sales will be going directly to ExtraLife and the Stollery. So I do suggest that you support the developers by trying out their games and support the Stollery by buying them. Thank you all so much for coming, and have a wonderful gaming session.
I'm sorry, I just pulled a muscle in my left palm. And so I have a ringer, I have a substitute that I've asked to sub in for me for this year. His name is Derek, and he is our Walmart champion child. Derek is 16 years old, and he is an amazing kid. And he has had both lungs collapse, he has had a brain tumor, he has just finished radiation, and he is here playing for the next little while. So if you get a chance, you want a break, you want to know what you're playing for, Derek is the reason why we're here, and he is going to kick some butt. So thank you.
All right, here we go, guys. This is the 2015 ExtraLife Special Guest Championship. All right, everyone's feeling it out. Whoa! Oh no! Oh! David takes the hit. Oh, another hit. Oh, Andrew takes the hit. Oh, it's pretty even here. Oh, David Shepard is out. Oh, Derek loses a heart. Greg strikes at Andrew. It's a free-for-all here. Oh, Greg Zeschuk taken out. Andrew next. And Derek. Oh my gosh. Oh, it is an intense battle here. These are the most furious of Starwhals. They're now flopping around lifelessly. Trying to get a beat on each other. Whoa, whoa. Protect your heart. Oh! And Derek does it! Derek is our winner! The Stollery Children's Hospital champion child, Derek, is the winner of the 2015 Special Guest Championship. Round of applause for all of our special guests, everyone. Thank you.